This is the deep truth about the mark of the beast. It is not a chip that goes into your hand. Let's break down what the mark actually is. This is Revelation 13:19. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his symbol or his number is Chi Z Stigma. 3 Greek letters combined as one symbol. You see, they deceive us by translating it to 666. But when you actually click on that in the concordance, it takes you to this symbol right here. Chi Z Stigma. Let's break down exactly what this means, letter by letter. Chi is the first letter in the Greek name Christ, which is the name of the false Messiah JC, because we know that the true Messiah is Yahusha, not Jesus. And even if you look at images of the false Messiah JC, there's that Chi right there. It's the first symbol or letter in his name. Let's look at the second letter now, the Z. It's pronounced Zulon. It is a wood used to support the crossbar of a cross and crucifixion. So it's literally a wooden cross, right? But we know the Messiah actually died, though, on an upright stake. It was not a cross. So we got 2 of the symbols down. JC, the false Messiah, a cross. What does stigma mean? Let's find out. Stigma, in the concordance, it means to prick, right? Or to pierce. Stigma, the marks corresponding to those left on this false Messiah's body on the crucifixion. So what do you get when you put Chi Z Stigma together? JC on a cross, pierced or crucified. So the symbol or the number of the beast is literally the false Messiah, which comes with what? A false religion that teaches lawlessness, right? They teach in these false religions that the Messiah did away with the Torah. He did away with the commandments and the laws of Yahuwah, right? Because the mark of Yahuwah is keeping his Torah, keeping his Sabbath, and his name. Because look, there's a mark of Yahuwah, and there's a mark of the beast. And it shall be for a distinguishing mark upon thine hand, and for frontlets between thine eyes. See, hand and forehead between your eyes. This is a spiritual thing. For by strength of hand Yahuwah brought us forth out of Egypt. That's Shamut, Exodus 13 and 16. Right, look at that. 13 and 16, and then Revelation 13 and 16. You see how the numbers match? It's because Yahuwah matched it up for us so we can put this puzzle together. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That word for hand is yad. It means strength and power, because Yahuwah should be our strength and our power, our hand of power, our hand of strength. And that word for eyes is the Hebrew word ayin. It's talking about your mental and spiritual faculties, what's on your mind. You should be having Yahuwah's mark, which is his Torah, his commandments, his Sabbath, and his name. I'm going to show you. And it shall be for a distinguishing mark unto thee. There's that mark. Upon your yad, your hand, where you get your strength, your power from, and for a memorial between thine eyes. That Yahuwah's Torah, his instructions, his law, shall be in thy mouth. For with a strong hand, that hand of strength, Yahuwah brought thee out of Egypt. So we know his Torah, his Sabbath, Kadash, separate my Sabbaths, and they shall be a distinguishing mark. There's that mark again of Yahuwah between me and you, that ye may know that I am Yahuwah your Eluah. So his Sabbath is also a mark, and his name, I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on Mount Zion, when with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads, in their minds, their memory, the memorial. And Revelation 22, 3 and 4. And his name shall be in their foreheads. It's talking about he's going to actually put it in our hearts and in our minds. Because Yeram Yahu 31:33 says, I will put my law in their minds and write it on their hearts. You see, this is spiritual marks. Remember, Yahuwah told us in Shamut 3:15, Yahuwah Eluah, right? That's his name. Yahuwah. He said, this is his name forever and his memorial